Yeah, everybody, Life's Journey at 50 here. So you guys saw the drone footage, March Moto Madness, great time. I think that was on Thursday when I did the drone footage there. You know, people were really starting to get there. I think there was over 600 people at the event. Really a fantastic time. And I want to say thanks to everybody that came up to me, and it was, I really appreciated all the kind words and just having a chance to meet some folks out there that I haven't met in the past. And then obviously I got to see everybody that I do know, and it's always great to catch up at these events with everybody that's out there. What you're going to see is, obviously you saw this little intro here on the story. So probably this is going to be about a 3 or 4 part series. First part is really going to show a little bit on day one. I got there on a Sunday, and Chad Warner, who's from Waylon Wayne Weekend, if you guys know Chad, we did some scouting on Monday, so I'll show a little bit of that. And then probably part 2, I will bust that up a little bit because, or I might show it into part 1 here. Chad, had a spill, if you didn't know that, and pretty much totaled his bike. I'm not going to show anything dramatic. It might be 1 or 2 minutes tops. It's just us recovering his bike and just give you an idea that it is dangerous out there when riding. So, but yeah, then I'm going to get into 82 with big bikes. That's going to be fun to check that out. I'll have more comments on that when we get to that video. Wednesday, and that was Wednesday. Thursday we rode 85. A lot of people are like, 85, what's 85? I'll show you guys that. It's going to be actually in this part 1 here. You guys are going to see just a tad bit of that as well. But we did 85, and that was a fun part, and got a ride with some just tremendous people. So again, sit back, relax. Like I said, it's going to be probably a 3 or 4 part series, just to show kind of what we did, and we'll go from there. So, all right, folks, we'll see you later. Bye. Enjoy. We are scouting a new route for folks on March Moto Madness. This is kind of a connector between the BDRs. So we're going to see how this goes. As you guys can tell, I'm out on my Tuareg 660. See how this does. It's kind of going to be the summer of the Tuareg, I think, folks. My GS will not go away. I will definitely be riding that at some stage, but right now I'm going to get some usage out of this Tuareg and see what this bike's really all about, especially putting it through its paces. Right now, we're just doing a little scouting combine. We'll see if this leads to any dirt roads, all right? So far, some nice twisties in the back roads here. You all right?
Oh, yeah.
Get a little loosey-goosey?
Loosey-goosey? I got got no traction up in the front. I got a 44-pound rear tire.
What makes this Aprilia so fun is that noise, that engine noise. That, man, it's just a great sound. Ripping and ripping. The one thing I noticed, obviously just because it's a 660 engine, is just you have to be in a different gears. Like my GS, first, second gear, pretty much third gear maybe, you know, and some of that stuff. But on the Aprilia, I'm in second, third, and fourth. So it's just a little bit different on the gear ratios, but that should be normal just because it's a, again, a 660 versus a 1250. So, all right, let's see. I gotta turn here. No outlet's always good. No outlet's always good. I don't know, hold on. Chad, I think it's that way. Give me a second, let me go back. They run parallel. And I'm almost wondering if they run into one another.
Is it March?
Yeah. It ran right, I mean, they were literally right next to one another. I think what it is, I think this is probably closed for winter.
But then he just, what's the route did he just do? Is that from last year or something?
No, this is all new.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like if he just did it, then it's not closed for winter. If he wouldn't have been able to go through.
Right. Do you want to go try this one?
Well, that's not, that's your blue line right there, right?
Yeah.
So you're going off.
Yeah, well, Chad, they're right next to one another. What I'm saying is I wonder if this runs into this. Like a quarter of a mile down. We can go a little bit and then turn around.